So now for all the L buttons, and starting with L3 and R3, I think they're gonna be all right here in these screw holes. I wanna do soft tack switches for the 1s, so I'll replace those. And for the 2s, I don't know how I'm gonna do those just yet, but I'm gonna start with the 1s and just go from there. I'm pretty sure the outside pins are the ground. Yep. So I have L2 and R2 tacked in place with hot glue just temporarily. I'll come back later once that I have everything working and tested before I epoxy it in place. I think I'm going to wire L2, the button to be on the add-on board for switch 2, and then the ground for that I'm just going to run on the backside to the same ground of this L1 that we used before. Then R2, I can just run this over to number 43, I think, because we have switch 1 on the add-on board. It's connected to 43. So I'll just run the button to 43, and then on the back I'll do the same thing with the ground. I'll just run it to the ground for R1. L2 and R2, this is a better way to put them in than I did in my last one. So I filed the board just a little bit to have them angled slightly. I tacked them in place with hot glue once I got them kind of positioned the right way. And I let them sit up overnight with epoxy. And they feel really strong. I don't think they're going anywhere. These little button caps, they required a 6mm hole. And I filed around like the retainment part of it, the little brim, so it'd fit in here a bit better. And I also filed out this just a little bit, just that way it would fit the cap and it would fit over the plastic part of the tack switch, the base. For L1 and R1, I'm not worried about supporting them too much. So they're just soldered in place with the 2 pins, and they sit on these little supports. For L3 and R3, I'm gonna shorten them up a little bit later. I like how these are a lot shorter this time.